your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. And so I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. And on Nita the Divas channel.
On Nita the Divas channel.
I love your intro. I think it's so cute.
I think it's a tad bit too long, but it's okay. We're waiting for the people to get into the rumors.
Yes.
All
yes.
good. It's all good in the hood.
Yes.
Yes, y'all. Hello. It is your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am back with another review for The Chi. We're live. I'm here with my girl, The Belle Perspective TV.
Hey y'all.
And we are getting ready to break this thing right on down.
Yes. Oh, Demarcus is in the room, and Daria. Yes. Hopefully I pronounced her name right. But hey, Demarcus. Yeah. He know all things TV, child. So good.
And I need you because I got a couple question marks of the names in my notes.
Yes, me too. I was like, now who is this?
Hey, Antonio. They not playing this season, and they are doing a very good job. Wait a minute. Hold on. Alonzo could be Rob's father.
Now, girl, who is Alonzo?
Who is Alonzo? Look, I'm like, what I miss?
Okay, who is that?
Yeah.
I don't know who. Okay, Nita.
You so silly, babe.
Oh, okay.
You're the best, girl. You're the best. Oh my goodness. Hey Daria, we always want to show you some love. Happy Friday. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Miss you too. I hope you had a great birthday. And
okay. Yep. Okay, because that was okay. Got it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a nice little fan theory.
Yeah.
Because he is giving chocolate. I was surprised to see Leon. Did you know that he was coming?
No, I had no idea.
We got 2 people. We got Dwayne Wade from A Different World.
Oh, yes.
Got him. Yes. And we got Leon.
Yes. They always like to do those kind of reach backs to give. It feels like they do those reach backs a lot with
giving Omar, especially we're in school. So it was just a nice little, just to have him here serving as a teacher.
As a teacher again.
Oh, yes. So that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So overall thoughts, you want to get those out before we start to get into the nitty and the gritty?
Yes. So my overall thoughts of this episode, I was not, like I was telling you, I wasn't impressed with this episode. I found myself like drifting off, not really paying attention. I felt like this was a filler episode.
So soon. Yeah. I felt like that too, because it wasn't much going on. Like even with my notes, I said maybe I should write some notes because I was just like, I don't know. I was like, is it me or is this not thinking or something like that? But I mean, I enjoyed it nonetheless, except for that part at the club.
We'll get into that. Demarcus rates it a solid 8.
Okay. I'm gonna come down one. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah. I don't think that everything is like terrible, but
no,
it's just not. It's not up to the caliber of episode 10. Episode 10 was really, really good. So
yeah.
So I was kind of whatever about this one. So let's see. Let's just go ahead and break it on down.
Yeah.
So So Demarcus, solid 8. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We start the episode out with Victor. This is Victor. I'll call him Trig when he's in his Trig bag, but this is Victor.
Yes.
So Victor is giving a speech in front of these white people, these good white people. I guess it's the government, somebody who can allocate some money, some funds to people who make the things move and shake or whatever. So he was basically advocating for a mental health facility.
Mhm.
So, he was going through all the flashbacks of all the choices that he's made over the course of the years. And he said that maybe if he had this type of resource that, he could have made better decisions. And so he's advocating for this mental health facility.
Yeah.
And at the end of the speech, we get the guy. What's the guy name, y'all? Demarcus. What's the bald headed guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's her name? Jim Daddy.
Jimmy
That's
Daddy.
what I call him.
Yes, Jimmy Daddy. Okay, so
Yeah.
he came up to him and said, there comes a time when every politician finds their voice. I think you just found yours. So I put
Mhm.
that cute little line or whatever. So I put it in my notes. And so yeah, we got to see the flashbacks of Trig being Trig. And yeah, it was not pretty. A lot of times he was basically a stander by. He was standing by watching someone else do something most of the time.
Right.
So Marcus, thank you, Demarcus.
Did you think while you were watching the flashbacks, did you think like, uh-oh, time is about to catch up with him? What were your thoughts when you were watching the life choices that he had made?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely gave that. And I also too want to say that I feel like it was given that all throughout because we kept getting more breadcrumbs, more things. Like I think we said it last week, the chickens are coming home to roost for him.
We
So
did. Yep.
yeah, not without consequence. And yeah, you want to change your life and make it better. But I still fear that a lot of the like even with what's Lene's boyfriend name, the one who killed his
Mhm.
chickens. So he's trying to make a change as well, but I believe his chickens are going to come home to roost as well. So,
I
but
do
I,
too.
I think that we're trying to intercept him at a younger age, but he's done.
He's done a lot at such an early age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I think this is going to be one of those type of things where you're going to see the message. You're going to maybe it could be a cautionary tale for younger kids or younger people or just people in general, because the choices you make do have consequences.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Anything else about that? Bakari, that's his name.
Bakari, thank
I
you.
don't know why I can't never think because I think that's such a cute name.
It
I love
is.
the name.
I don't know. It's too. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm getting in my auntie bag where I can't remember nobody name. I just be like, you over there.
I thought it was just me.
I'm getting into my auntie bag. I do not remember nobody name.
I thought
I
it was
remember your face, but I don't remember your name.
child. I'm like, I need to pull up IMDb or something. But I
Yes.
got my trusty friend in the comments, Demarcus.
Yes. Marcus is always going to save the day. Thank you.
Yes.
Because I've been unforgot.
Lord. Now, this burnt up. I wonder, was the body still in there?
Yeah. That's what they said. She was like, jackpot. The way they responded, I was like, y'all not responding to no dead body that's been in no water for a long time. But yes, that was the car.
Right.
That
I was thinking that maybe that it was like it had decayed so much that you really couldn't tell what it was because I don't
Oh.
know, because like you said, their response or the way they reacted just kind of felt a little
Yeah, a little like disconnected to what was could potentially be the scene. No, I feel you.
right, right.
Hmm.
But they did say that they still could get DNA. It wouldn't be easy, but they could still get DNA off the car. So
Yep.
unfortunately for Trig, because Trig is the one who slammed the car door shut.
Yep. Yep.
I mean the trunk door. And
Yep.
so that is how his hands got dirty. And I think Duda probably had on gloves anyway, because
He did.
he was actually doing the pow.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Which I don't understand why Trig ain't have um gloves on, but I think Duda kind of just snatched him in the moment, right? Was that what happened? Okay.
Right. Right. Yep. So child, after this whole giving the speech or whatever, Duda's henchman hems him up, takes him back to his, I guess, quarters, wherever he conducts his shady business.
Okay. Okay.
And then Duda asked him, did he try to pop out? He said, no, if I was the shooter, I wouldn't have missed. I said, oh, okay.
But tell the truth, because them fools went over there. I was like, y'all had one job. Okay. One job. And it was a straight shot. Not that I didn't know anything about shooting pow-pows, but I'm just saying, in my mind.
Right.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, you just had one job, and
they
really did muck that up. So
yes. Hey, Tamika.
Oh yeah, hey Tamika boo. Oh yeah, Trig did headbutt him.
He did. He
loved it because when he came down close to him, he said, "Well, I'm glad you weren't the shooter." The next thing you know, he headbutted him.
Yes.
But hey, that headbutt wasn't nothing to that goddamn. Was it a pistol? Did he pistol whip him?
Like I think he did. I think he did
because the way that eye,
baby, shut.
The way that eye was,
baby, that thing. Whoo, that eye is
that thing. I got a couple good pictures of it. We're gonna see it because I was just like, oh, child. That headbutt, I don't know. Was that headbutt worth it? Because I don't know.
It really wasn't. Did you? I don't know. He was giving that like, did you? And I'm asking this question because his laugh was like, boy, what the hell kind of laugh is this? Did you watch them with him and Luke James in it?
No.
I haven't watched it yet.
I heard it was good.
I heard too, but girl, with horror, girl, I gotta watch it at like 1:00 in the afternoon with all the windows open, so all the sun like I gotta watch it with my boyfriend home. Like I can't, girl. So I haven't had a chance to watch it. But the laugh that he gave, I was like,
yeah, it was a little sinister there.
Yeah, it was sinister. That's the word. I was like, what is this sinister laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tamika said she loved that part. Trig was
really? Trig was laughing. He got mad. Duda was mad.
He said it was so good. Them was so good. He was acting. I heard he was acting. You know how you got the double.
I heard that too. I heard he was acting.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I have to check
it out. Me too.
Now,
do it during the day, girl. Don't do it at nighttime or anything like that.
Right. Did you understand the reason for Miss Tony Childs to be standing there when he was conducting that business?
I have no idea. No, but I think they planted this is my critique about the writing. Why would she need to be a part of this? And what I think they're going to try to do is obviously plant her here so that she can go back and report it to Alicia. Thank you. Which ultimately makes sense. But in this moment, the way that they're putting her here doesn't make sense. Maybe have her creep around or like, I don't know.
She almost was standing up like she was some kind of general or like she
exactly.
Or the second one in charge. And I was confused.
That's exactly. I was like, girl, what you got to do with this?
Listen, I'm glad we are on the same track.
Yeah, yes.
Duda is unhinged like Franklin Saint.
Ooh, child, Franklin Saint I love that show.
Bianca, that's her name.
Bianca, thank you. We call her Tony Childs. She Tony Childs to me.
Right.
Yes. Bianca
had Alicia that information for Alonzo to be Victor's attorney.
Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense because I was like, how the hell does this attorney know all of this stuff about what's going on with Trig? And Trig don't even know.
Right.
Okay.
He didn't know nothing until the very last scene. So
exactly.
Yeah. So he ended up letting him go or whatever. So then we move on over to Emmett and Keisha, and they're taking the baby to daycare now. Because this seems like it's the youngest baby, I can assume that this is Keisha's baby, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, she's very, attentive, loving, and all that stuff to the baby and stuff like that. Make sure he's comfortable before they leave. And so in the hallway, she's asking Emmett, what does Duda want? Did you talk to him? What does he want? And he said that he wanted him to take out Rob's mom.
Mhm.
And she was like, what? And it was just crazy. It was just like, she was just like, I just don't want no parts of this no more. This is beginning to get too much.
Yeah.
So he was trying to like wrangle her back in because you get all anxious and stuff like that. So when she started getting like that, he was saying, "You look good, girl. I want to take you out to the club. We're gonna have a night out, date night and stuff like that or whatever." And so she was like going no darn club. But he ends up going anyway. Okay, so that is that. Anything with that scene you want to talk about?
I just felt like, why the hell y'all talking about this in the middle of the damn hallway of a school? What the hell wrong with y'all? And why the hell y'all ain't packed y'all asses up to move to Mexico already? Y'all just, we finna go to the club. What the hell wrong with y'all? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was what my mind was saying. But yes,
it's the little pet peeves that you have in there, like when you're thinking about the logic, like I'm scared for my life, and let's go to the club. So
yeah, right. The last thing that I would ever be wanting, because girl, what's we doing?
Right.
Anyway, okay, we can move on to the next one. Sorry.
Okay, so y'all, we get to see Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya returns. So this is Papa's old boo. Now, what I don't like about this show is just the whole recycling, like the whole, just the recycling of the people in the circle is just not working for me.
No.
Like, they bring in a new person, and then next thing you know, that new person, once they're done with that person, they move on to another person. But they still bring in these people, and they're still initially recycling all throughout the group. And I don't think it's a good look.
No, I don't either. It's very nasty, actually, if you ask me.
Right.
It's not necessary.
Right, and I hope he doesn't either. He seems like he's on the up and up for now, but we all also know that he has it in him. So I would not put it past him. And then the fight, not a fight, but the little altercation that him and Gemma had later on is another thing that's kind of like put my antennas up. I'm like, oh God, I hope we don't go this way. So
exactly, that's
but
what
it feels like that's where we're going.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
And then you remember when she was modeling, he had a professional photographer there, but he took a picture with his own phone.
Yes.
So I did see that. So I was like,
yeah, I know. That was kind of like, why? Yeah, okay. But also Gemma, girl,
a lot.
You've been doing a lot of exploring. You need to sit your ass down. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, can I cuss? I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
won't cuss too much.
I'm not like
I won't cuss too much.
No. And ass, I don't even feel like that's a cuss word.
Okay. Cool.
So we see Lene. We didn't see her in episode 1, but here she is. Well, not episode 1. Episode 9. She's in 10. Yes. So we get to see her and her beautiful smile. She is such a pretty girl to me.
Isn't she?
She is gorgeous. Like that smile is everything for me.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Her skin, I just love. Yes, I think Lene is so pretty.
She's so pretty. And oh my God, prom
8.
Love
8. That's another thing that I love about this show. Like the way that they capture Black beauty. From a handsome guy to the all of us in the tones and the hues that we come in. Like Keisha is like a girl that you would see walking down the street, gorgeous girl, and she just, you can relate to her because she is somebody that you've seen before, and I love that.
Right,
this show captures that.
And also too, like they had like this full-blown love scene. And normally you don't get to see that with a darker skinned girl. you know, we know it's implied or something,
Yeah.
but we always it feels like they always reserve it for,
Right.
you know, the lighter complected women
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
It's true.
But I really did appreciate that scene and how, girl, I was like, this girl, y'all about to make a baby.
Okay, I say now, girl, I know you know Emmett fertile than a mother. Girl, please.
I said, I said y'all was making love.
Girl, that's the kind of sex.
They make a baby.
That's the kind of sex. I ain't saying the whole, that's the kind of sex that make babies.
Girl, I was like, oh.
Girl. Oh no,
Okay.
see, they trying to do some more. Girl, no, girl.
Right. And it feels like they've been leaving these breadcrumbs. We see Emmett with all his kids. They keep saying all these kids.
Yep.
Darnell said, oh no, his mom said, don't have too much fun. We don't need no more babies running around here.
Exactly.
And then next thing you know, he talking about, I'm about to go get the condom, and she talking about, no, just be careful.
Girl, when has he ever been
careful? Pregnant. We's pregnant.
Girl, we pregnant, girl. We are. I see it right now. And I was like, Keisha, you talking about something, just be careful. Girl, you got at least four examples of how he is not careful. What are you?
I was like, girl, Godspeed.
Okay, Godspeed, sister girl. I don't know what to tell you. Oh Lord.
DeMarcus said he wishes that Lene would have hooked up with Papa and Bakari hooked up with Kenya. Yeah, because Lene is a good girl. And essentially, I want the best for her. And I think, you know how that thing is, the girls, the young girls, they want the bad boys or something like that. So it feels like she doesn't really want a bad boy. Like she's trying to get him on a straight and narrow, but that's another thing, how women think that they can change.
Exactly.
It's all a psychology.
Child. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm curious, DeMarcus, if you can put it in the chat. Why would you want to switch that? Because having Bakari with Kenya, Bakari don't need to be with nobody but a school book. Okay, he don't need to be with nothing and no one but a school book and that professor who he is connecting with. That's all he needs to be with.
And stay up in the men's therapy thing too.
Correct, and the men's therapy. Them the only people he need to be talking to or going anywhere with, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of men's therapy.
Yes.
We move on over, Vic Mensa.
That's his name.
When I tell you, that is a fine specimen. Like when he had the hair and stuff, I wasn't checking for him. But girl, when he done got this little cut and girl.
Hey. How you doing? Okay.
Oh,
yeah, no, girl. Yeah,
so
that's a pretty
mental health check-in.
Yes.
Shad is talking about he can't eat, he can't sleep. Child, you shouldn't be texting your old girlfriend about your new girlfriend about your old girlfriend or whatever. Either or.
He just straight up cheated.
He totally messed it up. So I'm like, how you gonna be? I can't eat, I can't sleep. No, you can't sleep because you sleeping in your car.
Okay, that's what I said. Oh no, you can't sleep because because your ass sitting in the driver's side. That's what that is. Okay, you a hobo. That's what it is, sir.
Right. Jamal, thank you, boo.
Who's Jamal? Oh, the
Vic Mensa. That's his
okay, I've been calling him Vic because I knew that was his name. I was like, okay, got it.
I know. Hopefully people get it because we have celebrities on here. So when you call them Tony Child, something that they played in, hopefully everybody gets it. But he always like kind of hey HEA, what's going on here?
Hey Inga.
You haven't looked at the episode yet. Okay. Make a little girl, make me one.
Yes, shout out to Inga, y'all. She started her YouTube channel. I don't know, Ingo, where you are with how many subscribers, but definitely y'all subscribe to her channel if you got an opportunity. She's a
Yes,
supporter of
absolutely.
both of our channels. So yeah.
And a huge supporter of both channels, and
Yes,
we do
yes,
appreciate it so much. Tamika
absolutely.
did as well. I'm sorry,
Oh yes,
y'all,
I'm
but
so
y'all already know that because
sorry.
Tamika, baby, Tamika is the hardest working woman on
She
YouTube.
really is, and I'm so sorry, Tamika, that I forgot to mention you. I'm so sorry. Charge it to my head, not my heart.
Yeah.
Y'all subscribe to Tamika Den channel as well. Dang, I forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you, Nita.
Yes. Okay, so Jamal is still looking for employment. Black men tend to have a problem coming out of jail, transitioning into the real world.
Yeah.
And that is real world shit because
Yes.
HR is not checking for no felons.
Mm-mm.
And it's very, very unfortunate. And
Yeah.
I wish that there was some other kind of rehabilitation, like where we can bridge the gap where these people can find honest and decent work, or is it the intention to keep them back into the streets and back into the prison
Right.
system?
And that to me, in my mind, that is the actual,
Exactly.
because of what they can.
Mhm.
Anyway, girl,
Right, it's a whole amendment.
yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Oh,
we don't got time for that. But yes, I think ultimately that is the plan, to get them back where they,
right.
you know.
And we had Bakari saying that he wanted to do better for himself. And see, there's again just another mention of him wanting to do better for himself. They was like, well, what does that look like to you? And he was like, I really don't know. And he's young and he doesn't know. And so I hope that maybe, the guys will give them a little bit more guidance instead of trying to make him come up with it on his own.
Right.
I wish that they would give him a little bit more or something like that.
Yeah.
But maybe they don't have it. So
well, yeah, that might also. But there are a few people who do have. Well, I won't say have it, but can provide some guidance. I mean, it can't be Buddy who's sleeping in the car, or Jamal. He do not look like no Jamal. They tried it. He don't look like no. He look like I don't know. Who does he look like? It don't look like no Jamal. I don't know. Who?
I can't call it.
I don't know, but
I'm still just hooked on Vic. That's all.
That's what exactly. Like he looks like a Jamal. Right, or like I don't know, something fine. I don't know a name that's associated with a fine man.
Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan. Oh, you know what? Jonathan is the Jonathans I've met. Yes, yes, they usually are handsome. You're right.
Now, HEA, did Bakari take the bag out of the closet? Yes, he did take the bag out of the closet. We'll get there. Him and Lene, he was like, I gotta make this drop. And she was like, well, what's in there? And he was like, I don't ask questions. All I do is, do the work, So, light is going down. And yeah, so he did take the bag out the closet. He looked in the bag, so we know he knows what's in the bag. Yeah. Lene still doesn't know, but she's like, where are you taking it? But girl, you should just be glad it's out of your house.
Exactly. And is this the same bag that he had from last season or something?
All of the ones that Shaw got hemmed up with Deja with.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
And then he hid it in Lene's closet. Child, look at that. Look at
baby. When girl, we.
Oh, is he?
His tail.
He's playing. He said Vic Mensa is playing in Bel Air season 3. Ooh, I hope
that's Ashley, man. Yeah, or not Ashley. Hillary, man.
Yes, that's what I said. Coco Jones. If that's her love interest, baby, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I already like love the show, but girl, add him.
Right. We're gonna take it up a notch.
He sure is. Okay. Period. All right.
Oh, you said you think he looked at it and put it back? No, to me it sounded like he had to take it somewhere because he
Yeah, I
was
think
just
he
like,
took it.
I don't know, maybe I don't know. Y'all, let me know in the comments what you think. What happened with the bag? Is it still in Lene's house, or do you think he took it? I thought he took it, but no.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, Luke James be working. HEA said Luke James be working, baby. I know that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Stays with a bag. I'm not mad at it.
yeah. And this conversation was kind of funny because he ended up confessing to Trig that ended up sleeping with Tierra. And y'all know
Yes.
Tierra was like his beard,
Yeah.
so to say. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a different word for the reverse or whatever.
Yeah.
But but he was just like, it ain't like she was your girl for real anyway. He was like, oh wow. So I was like, okay, I guess. But that was funny. Let's see. Okay.
These fools.
Now, did y'all see that extra?
Mm-mm.
Look at this. I got the happiest extra I ever seen.
Oh my
And
God.
girl, when I tell you that girl was down, y'all.
I did not see that.
Girl,
I did not see
every time
that.
the camera, every time Emmett and Keisha walked past, girl, she was tearing it up like it was the best music. Like she ain't never been to a party before. Like that was her first. Girl. It felt like she was trying to be seen, child.
That's what it looked like.
Please go back and watch that.
I gotta go back and watch it because I did not see that.
Turning up.
I did not see that. No.
He said the extra looked like light skinned Keisha. Girl,
Really?
I can see it. She's a thicker light skinned Keisha, but light skinned Keisha all the same. It was hilarious. I was cracking up. This whole club scene, I know they kind of jump back and forth, but we're gonna go ahead and just kind of encapsulate it.
Yeah.
So we don't have to keep jumping back and forth.
Okay.
So okay, so they run into so first of all, I guess it's been a long time since Emmett been to the club or whatever. He goes to buy the drinks. He's like, girl, you know these drinks is high as hell. It's probably more ice than liquor in here anyway. And girl, he is going, oh, she was like, you sound like your father.
Yes. But I'm not mad at him though. That's why you pregame. Okay. Don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So they having a good time. I think the song that came on, I think I like that song. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, okay, I like that, whatever. So they was having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I said we're gonna keep it together, and then my slides is all.
Oh no, it's okay. We can just stay on that one thing.
Okay.
Okay. So
yeah,
DeMarcus,
the whole thing with Dante and his girl or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was Reagan Gomez, but she looked so different.
Yes, she played in
Parenthood.
Huh?
Parenthood.
I didn't watch Parenthood. It
was I don't remember her.
Else that she played in. Was it Moesha or?
Yes, she's in Moesha too.
Okay. Yeah, I think she was like one of the bad girls from. Yeah.
I knew that was her, but then I couldn't tell. I was like, wait, is that her?
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
I know I got a picture of her.
I couldn't tell if it was her.
Right there.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Very pretty. Very pretty.
Yes. And she was in Queen Sugar too. And Twa. Oh, okay. She got a nice resume. Okay.
Now which Twa? Because girl, I seen all of them, girl. I don't remember.
Anyway. She might have played like a side character, not like a main.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Oh, they said the third one. I said like after the second one, I think I probably dropped off.
Yeah, girl. I don't remember. The first one though, that was my favorite one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having this conversation. He comes up, of course. Y'all, his personality seemed a little different in this scene. Altogether different. They made him flashy. They made him loud spoken. They made him all of these things. Like I did not understand where the switch took place at. Like, not quite sure. Not
Mm-mm.
quite sure because I've never seen him be loud and we outside.
Mhm.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
I didn't really like it. He didn't pull it off right.
Mm-mm.
One and two, it just wasn't him. So,
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He
uh,
tried.
hey Chanel. Keisha's always been
Yes,
pretty to me, but something about her looked extra pretty this episode. Especially, girl, what I tell you,
she did. She looked so. I was
girl,
like, oh my god,
Chanel, we had already went through it. We was just like,
we did. She is so beautiful. That girl is so pretty.
yeah,
Mhm.
very,
But
very.
I agree with you though, Nita, on his personality. He just seemed off. Like, who are you? I feel
Right,
like a producer told him to like, you know,
right,
I
right.
was like, that
Yes,
don't work
I
for
was
him.
just like,
Yeah.
this is not him. This is not
Mm-mm.
him. And so, they faking like they be at, well, maybe not faking, maybe he do have to be at the club like that or whatever. He always at the club 3 times a week. I said he must be in his 20s because child, once we hit 30, we not doing that no more.
Hell no.
For
Hell no.
lucky to get me in the club on my birthday.
Yes. That's why we day drink, girl, so we can get in the house by 6 o'clock. Girl, what is you talking? That's why day drinking was invented. So I
Yeah,
can be in the house by 6.
right. Look, HK, we already talked about that too.
Yes.
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 They was making a whole baby on
Yes,
that
they
couch.
was. Yes, they was.
Yes, yes, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And the no condom. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, you couldn't even make that more plainer. I'm like, y'all could at least kind of slid it in as a curveball and stop trying to like. It feels like they're force feeding us like the storyline. Like I like to be able to speculate. I want to, predict. But it feels like they've been really kind of, like
Yeah.
planting the seeds, and I don't
It's
know.
predictable. It's getting this episode in particular was kind of like very predictable.
Yeah. I like a good foreshadow. I do, but
Yeah.
just don't breadcrumb me to death.
Right.
I don't want that one.
Oh, that's true. That's real.
Um, Child, they have a conversation now. We see Reagan Gomez. She pretty much still for the streets, girl. She was like this, girl. You see all these men that want me.
I'm not mad at it.
You see all these men that want
Okay.
me. I was like, okay, girl.
Okay, I'm not mad at it, girl. Come on now, because they always try to say after a woman turn a certain age, don't nobody want her no more. They be saying that crazy stuff.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right.
That is a lie from the pits of hell. Okay.
Okay, girl. It be a propaganda so they can try to get you with some old raggedy fool.
Right.
Don't believe them. They still
Right.
want you.
Exactly. And she was just like, she said Dante isn't into owning people.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Okay.
that was an interesting choice of words because a lot of times, like, I don't know if it's the old school people or just like people in general. Sometimes when you get in a relationship, it feels like some type of ownership, like you owe this person all of this, and like you don't have your own autonomy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think basically what she was saying is that we have our own autonomy and we're doing our own thing. So,
Yes.
so just in case that went over some people's head, that's basically the conversation.
Basically, and I appreciated that. I have not evolved into that thinking at all, but I think that is a very evolved way to think and look at relationships.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we also see Dante and Emmett talking, and basically, he was saying, "I heard you talk to Duda," and he was just like, "Well," he was like, "Yeah, I did." And then he was like, "Well, I'm gonna just give you one piece of advice: don't start nothing your ass can't finish."
I know that's right.
I was like, "Just all right."
Now,
I guess I can't even.
okay. Now, where the hell was his ass at when Emmett was over there talking about he finna buy a house with Duda and get a business with Duda and all this other foolishness? I was like, but I understand.
Right.
I get it.
Oh, he said Dante doesn't like Duda either. Do you
Oh,
think he's competition? Do you think he's in the game? Because it feels like he has a little something going on behind him. Like, when he knew exactly about, Duda's enterprise and what he does and
yeah.
how Tiffany Carr got jacked and all this stuff. And it felt like Duda had a little bit of respect for him and like he's doing his own thing, but he's just doing it over there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
that's what I get.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like nobody likes Duda.
Nobody likes
you got that right. You got
right.
That right.
That's why I don't understand why he's still alive.
Exactly.
It's too many niggas who don't like him for him to still be alive, to me.
Right. And then also too, we had the oh y'all, everybody don't forget to like up the video.
Oh yes.
While I pull up the other slides, I had to break them in half.
Okay.
Because it was quite a bit.
I'm with you, DeMarcus. I like Duda. I know he ain't ish, but
right.
I
think he's good for story.
Right.
Like, he brings, girl, did you see how he kissed Tony at that table? I said,
girl,
you remember you was like, can I say something? Girl, that nigga is fine. Like,
girl,
the way he hangs the suit.
I don't know why I lick my tongue every time. I need to stop doing that. But girl, yes. But okay, so wait. I was nervous when he was talking to Tony. We're gonna call her Tony Childs. I know her name something else, but her name Tony Childs to me.
Bianca.
Okay. When he was kissing Tony Childs, I was like, you gonna choke her or something? I don't know. I didn't know what is gonna happen. Girl, I was nervous. Girl, stressed. I had no idea, girl. I was nervous.
It was I just like it because it feel like the only person that really does feel kind of authentic. Like I like him as an actor because it feels like he pulls his own.
Yes.
He's not waiting for a director to tell me how to play Duda. Like I know how I'm.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what
I'm saying? Yeah, you right. He seems like he's like a seasoned, like a well-trained actor.
Yes. So the kiss, it was seductive and sinister at the same time, where you felt like it could have went either way.
Wait, yes. HEA Duda got that thug passion. Yeah, right. Okay.
That's it right there.
Okay. Maybe he ain't worth it. Hopefully this Chanel, I think it's Chanel, right?
Mm-hmm.
As fine as Duda is, I'm ready for him to go. There ain't that much eye candy on this show, so I'm not trying to let too much of it leave.
I wonder if Bianca knows Tracy. That's gonna be interesting because you see he's still pining after her. Okay, let's
wait. You think he is? Okay, we'll get into that.
There's a text. He was texting her at the table, and you remember he was like, "I gotta get up. I gotta take this."
That's who he was text. Girl, okay. I was working at the same time I was watching this, so I might have missed that part. Oh yeah. Okay, I know he trash, and I know Tracy need to find somebody else, but I really like them together.
Me too. And it feels like they're still kind of drawn to each other.
Yes.
So
that chemistry is crazy to me. It's crazy.
Yes. And HEA, like we said, child, the way she was looking at him and the way, and it was so funny. She was like, "Is the fun part of our life over with?" He was like, "Nah, baby, I like to sit here on the couch and eat pizza with you." Like I was like, "This, I know that.
I know." Okay,
with a grown man. Okay.
Yeah, I said, "Girl, yes, Nita." I was like, "Now this is my type of fun right here."
Mm-hmm.
Girl, pop us some popcorn. We watching a movie.
Yes.
I just want to chill.
Some Netflix and chilling. Girl,
yes.
Don't tease me with a good time.
Okay, girl. Now you better hurry up and get some before as soon as I sit down, because give me 15 minutes, I'm out. Okay, I'm asleep. So you better hurry up and try to make your move on me. You got to try to hurry up and make your move. I'm being
Good. And that's why she didn't wait. She said, "How tired are you?"
Yes,
He
yo.
said, "I ain't never too tired for that."
Yes. Yeah, okay, I know that's right. You right, HEA. Ain't nothing in those streets. You absolutely right.
Exactly. Oh yeah, DeMarcus, I was wondering about that storyline because I thought the way that they were talking in part one of the season, and he was helping her out with the whole thing. And
Yes.
yeah, so whatever happened to that? I wonder if that's like a volunteer thing and he's not really getting paid to do it. But I would think that they would be paying people because that is I don't know, it's just a resource, and I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I
don't.
don't.
You gotta make a living, you know.
Yeah. I don't remember the setup. I
Yeah,
do remember him flirting with her though.
yes, there was something going on, and I thought that they were gonna follow it up. They may still. They may still. Who knows? But yeah, baby, this was giving me everything. I
really
said,
was.
yeah.
Minus the be safe foolishness. They lost me with that, but yeah.
I was like, girl, are you on the ovulation program where you know what is going because it's gonna be a no. Go on, get the condom. It's still gonna be nice and hot and ready over here. Come on, go ahead.
Exactly. Okay. Girl, no.
Crazy to me. But I enjoyed the scene. It was really, really like, I'm like, girl, y'all got boyfriends and girlfriends on the other side of this.
I'd be 38 high. Like, girl, what the hell y'all got going on over there?
It was just me. Like, it's too much.
Okay, I don't like all that. I don't like all that. Can't they just shake hands or something? I'd be mad as fuck. I'd be mad. Okay, no.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, so, just 1 sec. Sorry, before we move. Chanel says, I'm sorry, DeMarcus says Tracy and Tiff are fine. And then Chanel says she was here for Keisha and Emmett's love scene. They have amazing chemistry.
Yes, they do. That's why I was like, this girl. I don't know if I can watch this.
Okay. Oh, girl, I had to turn. I could pay attention over again. They lost me when she said no condom. I was like, never mind, girl, you playing.
Girl, right. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah. My bad. We can move on.
No problem. So we are here with Rob and Nuck.
Oh, yeah.
Nuck comes, I guess, because they're still trying to shake down and find out who was the shooter and stuff like that. I guess it's a no-brainer. They did shoot back at the car. It did seem like somebody, I think that they know the way he walking that he probably was the person who was going.
Yeah.
So Nuck goes up there and he's like, puts the gun, the pow to his head or whatever. And he's like trying to shake him down and stuff. And then next thing you know, he was like, "You not scared to die?" He said, "I don't want to, but I can't control that." And I was just like, touche.
Yeah.
Then Nuck in a awkward turn just start talking about the weed and
yes,
like they friends. Like you just put a gun to his head, but then
I was like, what is? I didn't like this writing. Right.
There was no transition. There was. It was just kind of like it was a little awkward. Like we just had to have two conversations in there, and there was no transition. There was no, I felt like maybe there should have been maybe a negotiation. Maybe if he was negotiating for his life or something like that, or something. But it just like the way he just kind of came at him. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the weed you was smoking at the housewarming, right?" And just like this whole like we supposed to be friends, but we're not friends.
Now we bringing y'all together. What the hell? Come on! It felt real like Saturdays. What is it? After school specialist? Like, oh man, is that the weed that you had at the party? Oh man, I'll just put my gun down. I won't hurt you. Like it was like, what are y'all doing? I didn't like it. I did not.
Right. It was something off about it. And we talked about it, but yeah. So he wants to get cut in on the weed business. However, I did appreciate Rob talking about don't call my girl a bitch. Then he said, Don't call her no female. My woman. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All the men and the women in the back, we're women.
I heard that. Take
All right.
note. Take note.
Take note. We're
Mhm.
women. We're
Yeah.
not bitches. We're not females. Okay.
No.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yes. Brava, brava, brava. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. So we move on to Gemma and Jake. They're getting ready for bed or whatever. Did I skip the I must have skipped the thing
Who?
when they were in the studio. It was on the other.
That's fine. We can talk about that part though.
Okay.
You. I mean,
So-
it was. Oh, go ahead.
No, you would.
I was gonna say the studio thing. I kind of like after I found out last week that Brittany is there to spy on Bakari.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't trust any of Brittany's intentions with anybody. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, and she they got into it or whatever. First of all, it looked like Gemma was a little jealous, a little perturbed.
Mm-hmm. It did.
Was giving her energy to this other little chick over here on the side or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then she started nitpicking the song, the work, and everything that she's doing and stuff like that or whatever. Then they get into it. But yeah, because Brittany, and the thing is, you supposed to be spying on your brother. I ain't seen you with your brother yet.
Right. And wasn't she paid 30 racks? Girl, you got 30,000. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of like a nothing burger, but I definitely wanted to, since I was able to find it real quick, I was able to get it in there. Okay. So then Gemma and Jake, they're getting ready for bed. Gemma sees the picture of Kenya, child, and she was shooken. She was just like, "You got her to model for you?" And he was like, "Well, she answered the call. I put the ad out there. She responded to the ad, so now she's modeling. So now she is looking like she's hot.
She sure was. She was.
He said, I can't stand Gemma.
Really? Oh, I feel
like he never liked her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like he said that in every, yeah.
I think what it is that she's like spoiled bratty,
yeah.
And she kind of flip-flops and goes everywhere the wind blows her and stuff like that. So sometimes that kind of rubs people.
No, I get that. She is aggravating. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah. She has those annoying ways or whatever. It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. You know, I felt, I felt like everybody got flaws though. But she was feeling some type of way. Child, when I tell you, he did a little jab. He said, "Oh, you be spending all your time with Brittany." She said, "Is that what this is about?" And so she's trying to escalate it and get the conversation going. However, he was like, I gotta get up early in the morning. I ain't got time for this. I want to go to bed. I said, ooh.
Yes. Ooh.
You can't argue if the person don't want to argue back. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
That's one way to stop an argument is to stop fucking arguing.
Exactly.
Don't say nothing. The person be sitting up there looking crazy.
Exactly. They haven't really shown a whole lot with this relationship since Gemma and Jake was creeping around with behind Kevin's back. Is he coming back at all?
Kevin, no. And we haven't seen Papa. This is 2 episodes without Papa, right?
Papa was last week.
Oh no, we seen him because they had the little pow.
Okay. Yeah. And Jake was like, don't be basically telling Jake that he being broke, a childish person because he's getting all this food for free.
Right. Oh yeah, he did have a little part. I remember talking about.
Yeah, earlier in the episode last week. Yeah.
That's his ex-friend. The girl in the picture is his ex-friend. He ended up breaking it off with her because I guess he wanted to honor whatever lesson his father was trying to kind of instill in him about, either her family line not being too good or her having a child being too much for him or something like that. And so he ended up breaking it off with her. So.
Yeah, I think it was a child because she comes from money. Because you
Right,
heard me say
right.
that. Yeah.
A mega church. Her
Yeah,
father
yeah.
pastor of a mega church.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, if the other person cease to arguing, there's no argument.
Okay.
So, child, Emmett came and got his baby kids back from back from Darnell, and girl, why he told his father? He said, "Give my mama her robe back." You see?
I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, who is this with this robe on? Because I stopped looking for a second and then all I saw was the robe. I was like, who is this? With this robe on?
Right. He walking around with that robe on, child.
Yes, Darnell and
Like, give my mama her robe back.
Yes.
Then when Emmett leaves, he spots Shad over there sleeping in the car. That's why he can't eat and can't sleep. Cause
Okay.
got a crook in his neck, like
Oh Lord.
So of course he feels sorry for him. He goes in there and tries to talk to Jada, talk her into letting him. She said, "I don't want no grown ass man in my house."
Exactly.
Can he go back over there with Victor?
Yes.
Jake moved out.
Right. Why can't he go back to live with Trigg now?
Exactly. That's where the hell he would be. He would not be in the goddamn house.
Yeah. But listen, I know that car stank as hell. I know it smelled like feet and
Corn
and butt, girl, corn. Girl, I know that shit. I know that. Girl, don't it look stinking? That car looks so stinking. That car looks so damn stinking, girl.
That was hilarious.
No.
But the long and the short of it is that they don't want his ass there.
No.
And he talking about, y'all got a brisket so I can put on the grill so I can thank y'all. I was like,
not you thanking him with day stuff. Like, what is? Oh God. Oh God.
Girl, Deja, you dodged the bullet, girl. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
There was no Fatima this episode. Who was Fatima?
Who is Fatima? I don't know who that is.
Right. No problem. So we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, so she asked him to come to her English lit class because she was impressed with the professor. That whole whoop. I guess that was a big whoop for everybody. So she was impressed.
Yes.
So she asked him to come. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Fatima is Trigg's girl. I forgot about that girl.
Oh, I felt like they broke it off, didn't they?
Possibly.
Or she probably could have just went back to her place or something.
Oh yeah, probably. Hey, Miss AKA.
Because it felt like they was having they were having like
yes, they had a riff. He said you can't stop a killer from being a killer. Some foolishness that he said. So yeah, I do think she's
fighting sleep. Get you some sleep. Catch the replay, boo.
Yes, that's what cracked me up.
Yeah, okay. You think she left too? I thought
okay, yeah. Sorry, back to the English lit class.
Yeah, so they go there. He's impressed as well. It looks like he wants to possibly be a writer or something like that. It seems like something is like, giving him the feels or whatever. So it feels good. So he's wanting to go. She told him to come to class. I'm like, girl, that's not how college work, baby. You gotta pay tuition, just in case you ain't know. I don't know if you ain't know, but you gotta pay tuition.
Yeah.
So he was like, do we got a new student in the class? And she was like, no. She was like, I invited him. She was like, do you think it's okay? And he was like, no, we can't break school protocols or whatever, but I do have a tutoring program after school. It's not as, advanced as the class, but you do get time with me and we get to talk and we get to, do the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come 5 o'clock on the dot. Don't be late. All right. Bet. Like that. I was like, okay, we're going in the right direction with him. Lene's being a good influence on him and whatever. Like I said, we're trying to change him, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think he really wants to, because the way his face just kind of lit up with the class and stuff like that. So he was kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to this part where Darnell takes Shad to Alicia's house to do some work or whatever. They're doing some plumbing work or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, some way, Miss Alicia brings her little flirty tail down there, ties Shad up. And when I tell you the same way I like for the Never Ever Mets, the way Chris sized Sandia up to know what he want, what he looking for, I feel like Alicia
That's what she did.
Exact same thing with him.
She did.
Like she was like looking at him and she was looking up and down. She was like, "You was in prison, wasn't you?
That's
like to fix things, don't you?
Yep.
You like to do this. You like
Yep.
to do girl." I was like this.
That's exactly what happened. I said, "Oh no, look at her."
And he falling for a hook, line, and sinker.
Like a dummy. I said, I know you've been to jail enough to know when you about to be set up, fool.
Right.
But I mean, he's sleeping in the car. So
yes, Miss AKA, we hope Dwayne Wayne help him get his life together.
Yes.
I hope so too. But I did say that your choices they come back. The universe is still always working, baby. So
every time what you put out there is going to come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the way Bakari has turned things around, but it ain't going to turn out good for him. Hate to say it, and that's exactly what we're. Hey, share my love. Where you been, boo? Where you been? Good to see you. Shad not gonna be able to handle Alicia, girl. Alicia was giving me a thin line between love and hate.
Hey, girl, yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me.
No, I was like, just look how in this picture she looking like she done plotted exactly how she gonna have him and what she gonna do with him.
Mm-hmm. And she said the one thing you ain't never supposed to say. You can trust me.
Yes. I was like, if someone tells you that you can trust them, they're probably the last person that you should trust. And it's fool. Girl.
Tamika said, yes. Alicia wants him bad, girl. I was like, girl, what are we doing? I said, she definitely got something up her sleeve, child. She got the whole plan. There's all working.
You can see it just going.
Yeah, it's all there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I don't think she was actually the villain in the thin line between love and hate, but that's an unpopular opinion, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely get that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rewatch it. And I dare y'all to rewatch Love and Basketball too, because that's not a love story.
It's not. You see how they gave us all that foolishness? Sorry, all that mess.
See how they be programming us to
think? And packaging it as if this is supposed to be child.
Girl, I hate to break it to you.
Okay, all right. Pop that little fairy tale right there. Anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. So in this particular scene, I gotta touch over my notes.
I don't even remember, girl. I watched this episode just one time.
Right. I think this is where the campaign manager was trying to convince Vic to compromise.
Yes.
The community, some of the community wants the police to be funded again. And he went all through this whole thing, defund the police, got the community outreach, the community, trying to be feet on the ground and all that stuff or whatever. So that is what he's trying to do. And he's trying to get him to bend a little bit. He was like, you want this clinic, don't you? You want this, you want that. And, these stakeholders, they want certain things as well. So,
right.
Yeah.
And this is what they want. Yeah. Okay. I remember that part.
Okay. Then here we go again. I told you, Miss Alicia, she got her hands all up in the pot. She getting it all up in the pot. Now, Emmett comes in this place or whatever. They're there. They're staying there for a few days, but this is one of Alicia's places. Very, very nice. Looks like a little penthouse child, baby laid these
very nice
out. Okay.
Yeah. Very nice.
So then, they're talking about the whole, he was like, I need to learn from your mother. I need her to put me on. He was like, I'm trying to get under Duda's thumb. I'm trying to buy him out. And child, when I tell you Miss Alicia came around that corner, she was like, how much you own?
Exactly.
He was like, I don't know. She was like, find out and let me know. I said, oh.
Girl.
Man, and then jumping from the pot into the fire.
Yes. And even Rob had to say, boy, my mama is gonna make you work for that money. I said, this fool. Emmett.
Right. Yes, a deal with another devil.
Yes.
I was just like, from the pot into the fire, child. Yeah, I mean, it just right. The female version of Duda. Come on, now. Right.
He ain't never been bright.
Then y'all, we have this conversation. You remember Tiffany loves Keisha's cheese dip. She had that cheese dip at that housewarming, and she ain't stopped raving about it since.
Yes.
So she said that he kind of talked her out of it. He was just like, she don't have time. I guess we raising 3 of your kids and 1 of mine, talking about we don't have time, and then I don't have the money to invest. She said, well, I got it. She was like, because I guess she believes in this cheese dip.
Yeah.
This cheese dip must be dumb.
It must be. Yeah. Must be. So I feel like she's been talking about that cheese dip for like 2 seasons or something.
Yes, she was.
Okay. I'm like, damn, girl, I want to try some? Shoot.
Yeah, so she said she was going to fund her. She said, I got her. She said, I can let her hold a little something. He was like, well, where we going to sell it at? She was like, Smokies, fool. Like,
yes.
Emmett.
Thank you, aka Miss AKA girl. Emmett is very less than smart. Very less than smart.
Does the elevator go all the way up? Emmett?
No.
Please let me know. Please.
It doesn't. Girl.
Yes, less than smart, baby.
Very, very less than smart.
Child. Now this kid, remember we was talking about that thug passion. Now, over here in this corner is the text message that I was telling you about. He was distracted.
Okay, I got it. Now, what did I say?
He said, I'm thinking of you. And she said, please leave me be. Please. So she's trying to but for sometimes for men, that's just a challenge. So
yeah.
So, but it did feel like Duda was kind of like, he was a little shook, like he was like a little off his game, like, dang, she ain't gonna let me come slide through, put panties to the side. She cut me off. Oh, man. Like, he felt some type of way. However, Miss Tony Child, she was working overtime.
Girl.
Broken that ego, girl.
She was. Girl, okay. So she could stroke, child. Okay, she trying to stroke. I know that's right. I'm not mad.
Right. She wants some more of that up against the wall action.
Okay. But I was nervous about this scene though, because I didn't know it. Because she was like giving him all these compliments about how he changed people's lives, and I was like, girl,
she was doing it on real flick.
You know what I mean? Like, you really, that's real rich coming from you, right? Or from him, about him. So I felt like he was gonna see through it and be like working with Alicia, or I didn't know what.
I think If he okay, this is one little compliment or whatever. But if she keeps on landing on this damn thing, baby,
Yeah.
you better give up the ghost because
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it was a little too heavy.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that he was distracted by that text message. He
Yes.
might have,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like let it
Up
slide a
on a
little bit,
little.
if you know what I mean. So
Yeah, that's what I was like.
yeah.
Okay, you gotta relax because you doing a lot. Okay.
Right. She was like this, the world is different because you're in it and all this stuff, and you make a difference in this world. And I was like, oh girl,
Yeah, girl. No,
that's
girl.
that's a whole lot.
Okay, girl. The lie and the truth wasn't in it.
Dude
Not at
will
all.
expose Bianca. If she keeps on landing on this stick, she gonna expose her goddamn self.
Exactly. That's what I'm anticipating. She gonna fucking fool around and put her own stuff out there. But I agree. Yes.
Right. So then we get to the men, and they are there. I think Trig was having this conversation again with the campaign manager. He's still trying. He was like, I'll keep an open mind about it, and we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Still getting darker and darker. Okay.
Right. Mine too. I was trying to adjust my light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that when you keep going off?
Yeah, because I'm like trying to make the
Okay. Let me see. So they have this conversation about gender roles.
Mm-hmm.
What's actually happening? What's causing? Y'all be thinking the patriarchy and misogyny really works in favor for the man, but honestly, it is a huge hindrance to some of them.
Yeah.
Not all, because some of them do flourish. Like they can thrive in the patriarchy, but sometimes these societal norms and everything that y'all are doing, and man, me, like I gotta pay all the bills. That is stressful.
Mm-hmm.
That's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were going through this whole little conversation talking about I'm old school. I don't feel this way. I feel like I need to be taking care of my woman. The gay dude said that he's splitting everything down the middle because we got two, able-bodied men in the household. And he was like, pretty much at the end of the day, every household should do what works best for them.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't that an idea?
Yeah, right. Oh, DeMarcus asked a really good question.
Oh. Do y'all believe in a house husband or stay? Oh no.
Anita was like, oh no. Said, girl, go away from me with this. Oh Lord.
What about you, Belle? What you think?
That's a hard question because I don't want to be the only one contributing to the household. I don't want to get stuck with that kind of thing. But I agree with you though, Nita. Like existing under a patriarchy, I do feel like it hinders men, and it obviously has it's a disadvantage for women. But I also feel like with that same with that same idea, it's also very detrimental to men as well.
Yeah.
Just from a basic level, like there are a lot of men who really don't know how to like cook and clean and take care of themselves.
Children.
Yeah, because they think it's like women's business, and it's like basic
life.
Yeah, like everybody gotta cook. Okay, boo. Everybody gotta take care of a child if you have one, right? Everybody house need to be clean. Like it's just very much I don't know. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I was just like, I mean, I might be able to do it a spell,
Yeah.
like hold you down, a spell.
Yeah.
But no, I don't believe that.
Ooh, okay, Demarcus. If the house husband taking care of the kids, cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house and being faithful, then yeah. And he's okay with it because that to me,
He has to be okay with
he
it.
has to be okay with it. Like maybe he has a hobby on the side or I don't know, but he
Yeah.
has to be okay with it.
Because like we say, the patriarchy is a place where there is shame brought on to those types of
Exactly.
roles, and
Yes.
people, they'll make fun of you,
Yep.
they'll shame you, they'll call you a simp child, they'll call you everything other than a child of God, child.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
and then that will cause strife between you and the woman who's out
Yep.
there go getting everything,
Yep.
and then she may start to feel away, and there may be some resentment going on.
Yeah, I agree. Miss AKA says my son is 28 and can cook and clean better than his girlfriend. Praise God. I'm so glad you raised him right. Because listen, the way some of these men, my brother, I love my brother dearly, and he don't watch my channel, so I can talk about him like a dog. I can talk about him like a dog. Baby, that boy, he grown. Child, he grown. He was a grown man. But when we were growing up, he did not clean. And everybody, because he was a boy, they'd be like, "Oh, he don't really know how to clean, so we'll clean for him." All the while, this fool knew he just didn't want to.
Girl, weaponizing ignorance.
Yes,
like they don't know how to do.
Like they don't know how to do nothing. Just kicking stuff around. I'm like, this MF for just kick stuff around and waiting for y'all to come and be like, "Oh, he doesn't know." Well, teach him if he don't know.
Right.
Be so damn mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad.
And child, in this little pathetic scene, pathetic. Oh my God! Look at Shad's face over there.
Is that the woman that he was with, right?
Yeah, that's Deja.
Oh, okay.
He showed up at her art gallery, her job essentially, with some flowers, and she said,
no, yeah, bye.
This is way past flowers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Candy.
Yes. Hey, Candy.
Yes. Thanks for coming through, girl. She said, "Damn, I'm late, but dear God, I'm here."
Yes.
Yeah, she did. He did mess this one up. Yeah. And he professes his love, and she said, "I loved you too." And now we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep. So that's that on that, girl. And that little pitiful face he was making. I guess he was trying to make puppy dog face.
Oh well.
I don't know what that was. Then we have a conversation between Rob and Tiff, and they're in the little nursery or whatever, looking at all their babies growing so well and stuff like that. Girl, Tiffany is in this thing for real.
Baby, Tiffany is not playing any games, and I'm not mad at her. Not mad at all.
Right. But this is the time that Rob has to come clean about the deal that he made with Nuck. And he was like, "Well, Nuck went into our business." And then she said, "Well, he better keep wanting it because no."
He get it. Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, you know what? I don't think I said it right." He had a gun in my head. So,
I was like, "Fool, how did you leave that part out, dummy?" How do you leave that?
He's pretty much strong on his way into
pretty much
business. So
yeah.
She was like, "God damn it." She was pissed. She was mad. So I guess we'll see how that turns out a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then we get to see Mr. Leon in the flesh come. And then they said this is Alicia's lawyers. I must have forgot about that. I don't remember.
I don't think we've seen him. No, I think that that's how they're introducing him to us.
Oh.
but we haven't seen him interact with Alicia yet.
Okay. I thought I was probably missing something. Yes, definitely. She is an entrepreneur.
Yes, me too. She
She
really
is about her business. You hear me?
yes.
She don't be playing no games.
Yeah. I
So
love it.
yeah, so they go and the campaign manager brings him over and they have to break the news to him that his DNA was found. And where's the slide? Oh, I guess I didn't put it in there. His DNA was found at the scene of the crime where accused body was. And the only thing about this whole thing, they said now we have to prove that you didn't do it. And I'm like, I thought you were innocent until proven guilty. Like, why is the onus on him?
Right.
But they're trying to, I'm like, this.
Right.
I mean, but you know, the system works backwards for black.
Right. Exactly.
The black community. I'm not going to say black men, child. The black community.
Black community. Anybody that's dark skinned. Yes. Black folks. Yes. But I was also confused as well. And I'm like, how did the attorney know about the case before Trig even knew about anything? Like, I'm so confused.
Right. Not because, people are connected. Maybe the campaign manager might have, maybe somebody worked up there and knows, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm kind of connected in the thing. So
yeah,
he went ahead being proactive, getting the lawyer, securing that and all that stuff. But it may be more to that story of how he did know first or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe we'll get a little bit more of that.
Maybe.
And then we get this Chad coming over to Alicia's house after being rejected from Deja. Rejected and dejected. After he was rejected, he ended up going to Alicia's house talking about these double bolts that he was talking about earlier. I forgot to, explain that whole thing. He wanted to put, some locks on her door. She said, I'm in a safe neighborhood. He said, there's no such thing. And I said, I mean, I guess you would know, child.
Okay.
But he said, it's nighttime. She ready for bed. She got a little lingerie on and stuff like that. He said that that he was gonna do it. She said, we're gonna go ahead and get that done tomorrow morning. And she lets him in the door. I said, oh.
At least he got a place to stay. And told me some boy moved, the boy done moved into hell.
Right.
Yes.
So she comes in or whatever. And then the episode ends off with Tiffany and Emmett having a conversation. And basically, the conversation was just about her still being worried, of course. And then she's saying, child, I'll support you. Oh, y'all, my bad. I'll support you, but I ain't going to jail for you, boo. I said,
I know that's right.
I know that the fuck is right.
I know that's right. I'm with her, girl.
I know that's right.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like,
you cool, but not like that, Nick. You got to.
Right, like absolutely not.
Okay, absolutely not. Okay.
And so yeah, that was about the end of the episode. So it was a good episode. It was all right. I mean, I know we had a good time. I hope we help y'all enjoy it more because we were in here cackling, child.
Yes.
Having a good old time.
Yes.
But the review was fun. But go ahead and rate it in the comments what y'all thought the episode was. What is the given? 1 out of 10. I think the market said a solid 8. I gave it a 7. I think Belle's gonna come in a little lower than a 7. But
yes, I'm giving it a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I give it a 6.5.
And I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's interesting. We'll see where it goes. Have fun. Y'all are definitely doing y'all thing in the comments. Thank you for being such a lively bunch up in here. Don't forget to like the video. We will be back next Friday, probably around the same time Forgive me for being a little bit late today, but all good, all good. We
All
still
good.
got it done. Had a good time.
Yes.
And yeah. Anything you want to say before we get on out of here? What you got going on your channel? You got some things to tell us. So
Oh yes, thank you, Nita. Tomorrow I will be going live. We're doing a Fody foolishness on the internet.
Mhm.
Got to talk about the things that are happening. Diddy,
Yes,
girl, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and all the convictions
Destiny.
and arrests. Summer House and Amir trying it, okay, thinking he Nene or some diva or something. Who else is it? What else do I want to talk about? Oh, and the foolishness that happened in Congress with Jasmine Crockett and MTG. I want to talk about that too. So
Oh,
check me out tomorrow. I'm going live on my channel, The Pale Perspective, at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's all.
great. Look, she said a 10 just off of Keisha and Miss Love scene, baby. When I tell you they was working it.
They was. Now had Keisha said no, go grab the condom, I'd have been like, okay. But
Right.
I couldn't.
We couldn't fully get
Mm.
invested because
Mm-mm.
I
I can't agree with foolishness. I'm like, ma'am, come on, ma'am. This is foolishness.
Oh, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Great
Yes.
review.
Thank
Great live. Thank
Thank
y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Share my love. Girl, I have not seen you in a long time. I'm so glad you stopped by. You really did make my day. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all chose to spend y'all evening with us talking about The Chi. So
Yes.
one of my favorite shows, and we had a great time doing it. Love having Belle on the channel. And yes, y'all make sure y'all check out my Game of Thrones trailer reaction. I mean, House of the Dragon.
House of Dragon, but still,
Right.
Girl, I can't wait for this, girl. I can't wait. Oh, and I saw the Lord of the Rings trailer finally. Do you watch that show
I
too?
don't watch that one.
Hey.
No, I should go back and watch it.
Yeah,
I don't have time now because I got to rev up for House of the Dragon. So
House of Dragon. Yeah, yeah.
that's taking precedence. But I did that. We recapped 609. So if you didn't catch 609, share my love. Check that out because that was a really good one.
Yes.
We were kind of rushing. This one wasn't as rushed, so we were able to really, really gel and have the conversation that we need to have. So
yes.
But check it out, and we'll be here every Friday recapping it live for you.
Oh.
And yeah, all the good things.
Yes.
And I'll meet you in the comments over there for the foolishness on the internet tomorrow. Okay. On Belle's channel, y'all.
I'm ready.
Yes, he is done. He is done. Okay.
Okay.
See y'all.